Okay, we've had continual Bilderberg Group coverage because this is one of the most powerful organizations in the world. Jim Tucker joined us, who has actual Bilderberg Group contacts inside the organization in the management level. I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'm going to shut up. The point is that you can set your watch and warrant by what he says. And because he's been right. 1 year before the Berlin Wall, he predicted it, that they were going to stage it. He said March of 03, not 02 for the attack on Iraq. The oil prices going to $150 a barrel a year before it happened. I mean, on and on. He says green light to attack Iran, that it's all going towards that. A miracle could stop it, I guess. I mean, that'll all be written up this weekend at prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com, but that was huge. But in the last 15 minutes, I want to go to Paul Dorneanu, again, with Infocon.ro from Romania. And we have the Bilderberg Group photos. We'll put some of those on screen that he just sent us of Wolfenson and former head of the World Bank and others, Bill Gates, that are there. But Mr. Dorneanu, thank you for being there in Spain to cover this, sir. Break down what you've witnessed.
Hi, Alex. Thank you for having me on your show. Right now, I'm right here in front of the police barricade in Sitges, where it goes to the Dolce Hotel. And I might add that this is actually my third Bilderberg coverage. So far, last year we've been detained in Greece. But this time in Sitges, basically, we haven't had such problems like last year. Even the security is higher. The police here was nicer with us. They didn't, take us away, or we basically just sit here in this roundabout and managed to get some good pictures and managed to identify some people.
Well, that's exciting. And, of course, you've had a chance to talk to some of the other reporters. Any other intel that Tucker didn't cover here? I mean, you may not have been listening, but what's some of the news the reporters are telling you that are there on the ground? I've heard there's quite a bit of media coverage.
Yes, the coverage is, I would say, extraordinary compared to the previous years in Greece and Istanbul, because I could see even yesterday and today, like up to 5 or 6 TV stations broadcasting live from right here, from in front of the entrance of the hotel where the police barricade is. So basically, I'm very, very surprised to see that happening. And not only that, I can see lots of people coming from other countries like Portugal, France, UK, Belgium, Czech Republic, United States, lots and lots of people, independent media or just regular people coming here and offering their support, coming with the cameras, video cameras, and trying to help in a way or another. And I even met yesterday and today and had an interview with Daniel Estolin, and actually another reporter, documentary maker, who has some very, very good information, and he was back in Italy in 2004. If you remember, they were able to make there some very good photos. He also got some very good video pictures with them sitting at tables, talking to people, and going on the boat, on a trip boat. And he's preparing these videos for a documentary to be released at the end of this year. Extraordinary images. And what's important is that he was actually able to go inside the hotel on Sunday right after when they were leaving, and he was able to see and look at documents that I never seen before about attendee list, about private conversation between them, emails, private notes.
Is this year, or are you saying in years past?
This was from 2004. But
okay, so this documentary filmmaker, where are they from?
He's from Belgium. His name is Giorgio Bambusei, something like that.
Well, we'd like to get him on. So if you can give us his contact.
The contact information, and he has very, very good information.
Sure. What did what intel did Estolin give you in the interview you just conducted with him? What's his word?
Well, basically, Estolin confirmed to me the same topics that were going on, and he was waiting to get more information. I have no special updates from him. I try to cover basically everything from what's going on right now here what they're going to do.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yes.
It's certainly exciting, too, that he addressed a section of the European Parliament at the request of an Italian member of the EU Parliament. So this is definitely a rout. Did you see the London Guardian report that the reporter was in there as they were shutting it down and heard because you could tell by the badges, the head of the Bilderberg Club, not Etienne Davignon, but his subordinates, talking about how upset and scared they are, and talking about myself bullhorning them in the past, and saying that a lot of the delegates didn't show up because of fear.
Yes, I've heard about that, and I think there are people that maybe are missing. We've seen yesterday many cars, but we're expecting much more cars to arrive. So I think, yes, it's very possible that some attendees are not participating. And that's one fact I wanted to bring up, the intel we got from Italy, from this guy, Giorgio, is that the attendee lists that we're getting are not true in 100%. I mean,
well, yeah, that's like Bill Gates. I mean, Bill Gates had a fake conference. This is mainstream news in Germany and Spain. Well, let's come back and talk about that. And then he got caught by the media. He said, well, I'm really here for Bilderberg to talk about basically population reduction. Just incredible developments today. And such good news that these guys are really panicking, confirming what Zbigniew Brzezinski was saying last week. I mean, folks, I'm not a drinking man myself. I haven't been drinking lately, but this is the day to pop some champagne, I will tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the global elite, and the fact that they're scared and some didn't show up, and that Bill Gates had a fake medical conference in Barcelona that he then didn't attend that wasn't real, and now he admits he is at Bilderberg. This is just incredible. These are the people engineering the global collapse. Paul Dorneanu, in the time we've got left, finish up the point you were trying to make.
Yes, sir. I was trying to say that you said about Bill Gates. Well, I photographed earlier yesterday Craig Mundy from Microsoft. So they're here. What I wanted to say is that from the other information I managed to get from here, is that there might be other smaller Bilderberg conferences throughout the year. For example, last November in Brussels, there was another Bilderberg meeting. Well, only the steering committee had met. So we should try to investigate that more. Obviously, there are more secret meetings of those people.
Exactly. I mean, back in the 50s, they could meet once a year and steer things. Now they're meeting every month, and they meet at trilateral commission meetings. Others, like the Australian News reported, heads of 28 biggest banks meet in secret. So there's lots of other secret meetings going on. But Bilderberg, being one of the most central meetings, has really brought this out in the open. And Tucker said in his 30-plus years of covering it, they are the most unhappy and dejected that he's seen them. So that's good news.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm very happy to see that more and more people are waking up and they are coming here. I was not expecting at all to see that much media coverage and so many people coming from around the Europe and United States to try to be here and coverage for different media around the world. So that's a very good thing, and that's what we should try to do next year as well. Yeah, more and more people at the Bilderberg meetings.
Well, absolutely. Well, I just want to say we salute the work you're doing. And I mean, is it heartening for you to see more and more people every year, more and more press coverage, more and more exposure? Now world government is out in the open. We can have a serious debate about whether we want to be slaves or not.
Well, what I think is that right now we can really hope that we can fight them and stop the New World Order and try to change the things in the world.
In closing, and we'll get you back on next week once you've gotten back to Romania to give us an overall view of what you witnessed there and more photos and video you've gotten. We'll show it here on TV as we simulcast at prisonplanet.tv. I mean, in closing, in Romania, what type of awakening are you seeing?
Well, there's an awakening in Romania, too, because, a few years ago, that's where I started doing this. Nobody was talking about it, and when you were talking about it, they were saying you're crazy. This is, conspiracy theories and such. So I wanted to basically demonstrate and show them, look, they exist, they're there, and they're meeting is secret and taking decisions which you don't know about. Okay, and they affect you. So basically, more and more people, more and more media in Romania as well, they basically awakening and try to talk about it. Even politicians know about it. For example, in the transcript of Daniel Estulin's presentation in Brussels, I got it from a friend who is Euro parliamentary at Brussels in the Parliament of Europe.
Well, that's incredible. Yeah, it's just more and more we are identifying the real rulers instead of the pawns, the Barack Obamas and the David Camerons. Great job. Stay there, Paul Dorneanu. I want to talk to you once the show's over.